What's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to my WEC career mode here on Motorsport Manager. We're here with the final episode of this season, and you guys did smash those like buttons last time out, so we're going to do a triple header. The last 3 races will be completely done in this episode, so Russia, Dubai, and then Doha. And it's a pretty big episode because for the standings, you know, we still have to do the job here. We're not kind of high and dry yet for the championship. Drivers-wise, we're not really looking at the drivers, really. We're more just looking at the team perspective, because obviously that will, you know, be very important for next season. So at the moment we're second place, 140 points. Obviously we got that 1 win last time out. I'll admit though, yeah, obviously there was a little bit of an issue with the AI. I don't know really what went on there, but I couldn't really do much. There were some suggestions I should have restarted it, but there was no way I could fix it because I was already at a point where it was always going to rain in that race. And I don't know what it was. It was like the AI kind of didn't know what to do when it was raining for some reason. I've seen it before in the F1 career mode that we did with Archer. I think a few times that alter did happen where they'd go on different tyres. It was a little bit odd. Anyway, I digress. We're in second place right now, but we're not high and dry because we're 140 to 126. Now, that could easily be turned around in 3 races' time because I believe this team is the team with Kubica in it. So they're not too shabby. Yeah, Kubica and Webb. Obviously, Webb was one of the drivers I still think took one of our drivers out earlier on in the season. But they've got a decent car. They've got good drivers. So we really need to keep on doing the job, really, with Button and Boutin to try and, you know, get as high as we can. We probably can't catch Porsche, so I'm really just looking at solidifying second place and trying to see if we can try and match maybe the win we got or try and get more podiums if we can with both our drivers. But the next race is the Russian Grand Prix straight away. In terms of what our car's doing, we had the gearbox on the progress, and we've made that. So I've actually improved the reliability of that enough where we can use it now. In this round, I'm improving the performance of the gearbox, the suspension, only one of them because there's no point doing 2, only one of them, and the set of brakes. So basically, we've already done the engine. That's max that we can get. We need to max out the brakes. We need to max out the gearbox, max out the suspension. For now, I'm not doing the spoiler just to save some time because you can see there's only 8 here, 250 to 258. There's only 8 there, so I could probably do that quite quickly at the end of the season. So I'll do that right at the end. But basically, I want to max out all the parts that we've got, at least one of them, because obviously, if you don't know, if you're new to the game, these performances will then, the best ones out of each category, get moved forward to next season. They get used, not completely, but they kind of half get used as a basis for how good our car is going to be next season. So that's why we're doing that. But at the same time, I'm probably not going to design any more parts. I'm just focusing on just getting the max I can on performance out of all these parts because I don't really have the money to spend on new parts because I'm kind of losing about 2 million per race at this rate because I'm on high stacks for the saving for next year. If we go to finances, I've got it on higher budgets because I want to try and save as much money as I can for next season. So we're pretty much staying put with our car right now, just improving it as much as we can. But let's head over to Russia anyway. Obviously with the sponsor, we're going with the usual 5th or above, try and get that little extra money if we can. That will still see us get that minus 2 million. But unlike F1, here in WEC, you kind of don't get any more. You just stick with what you've got. You don't get any kind of more payments. So that's why we're constantly losing money rather than back in F1 in the Archer career mode. We're kind of able to earn money. But basically, tyre selection, what do I go for? Tyre weigh is very high at Russia. Russia, I don't know if it's going to be the exact same as it was back in the Archer career mode, but it was always very tricky with the tyres. They always got very cold, so you had to constantly push the tyres to keep temperature. So I'm not actually too sure. Might want to go for 3 sets of soft with Jensen at least. I think I'll go 2 sets of soft with Boutin, and then we'll go for probably 6 mediums and 3 hards. I think that seems okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, why don't we just go the same for Boutin, actually? There's actually more tyres than I think there are. So let's go 6 and 3. That's actually a decent amount of tyres, really, as we want what we want to use during the race. Practice is going to be heavy rain. Race is going to be stormy, apparently, so that should be worse than practice. So that's going to be quite interesting. And then qualifying clear. So a bit of a mixed up session there. In terms of fit parts, I've already fitted on all the best parts, obviously, to Button, and then the rest obviously going to Boutin. So that's pretty good. Let's go to practice as usual. I'll catch you guys after there. We'll see where we are. Right, we've got about a minute left coming into practice. You can see it's raining right now. It was actually dry for most of this session. So you can see we've got level 2 on the soft tyres, level 2 medium tyres, We've just got level 1 and intermediates here, level 3 and race trim, and we could, I mean, fingers crossed, just about tick over to level 3 qualifying trim, which would be actually fantastic. So we got good knowledge for qualifying and the soft tyres, so that'll help for Saturday. And then for Sunday, where it's going to be apparently stormy, we've at least got one level on inters that could help us, or we can use the level 2 on mediums, which will come in handy if there's like a period where we need to make tyres go long enough till the wet period. We'll need the medium tyre performance, and obviously the race trim will pick anyway. But really happy we got level 3 in the qualifying, because obviously if it is going to be all dry like it says it's going to be for Saturday, then that's going to be very, very useful. I think that's the first time we've got level 3 on qualifying, I want to say. I think. It's been a while since I recorded the last episode, so I can't quite remember completely. But I want to say it is. So, yeah, pretty damn good stuff. I don't know why here at Russia, because, I mean, we're doing the short layout, one of the shorter layouts of Russia. I think there are like 3 different versions of the Black Sea in this game. But it wasn't like a particularly long lap. But also at the same time, it wasn't like I was particularly efficient with my run. So I don't know, yeah. But we ended up with a lot of knowledge here. You can see so much to choose from. Obviously for qualifying though, we'll go for soft tar and the qualifying trim. Soft tar, qualifying trim. Yeah, ooh, that might come in handy actually. Light-footed wet tar. That may come in handy for Boutine in the race. You never know. But anyway, car setup-wise, we've got 2 excellents and a great for Jensen, and then 1 excellent and 2 greats for her. I mean, we're pretty fine. Obviously, tyre choice can be soft tyres. It's going to be all dry for this one, according to the game, unless there's some random wet period. So I think we'll go out a little bit early just to get in a banker lap time for the dry running, I think. Don't want to risk it too much. So I'm going to wait a little bit for obviously the first few gaggles of cars to go out. Also, the track grip will go up a little bit, but then I'll send them out for one earlier run instead of waiting around right to the end like we've done for the last few sessions. So just going to wait for maybe one little group here and then send out Boutine probably just at the end of this group here. Soft tyres, there we go. Going to go auto for her. So just quickly do that, and then we'll wait for Jensen, wait for the next group of cars. So go auto for her. Then we've got this group coming out right now, and then at the end, I think there's a bit of room here. A little bit of traffic here for Jensen, perhaps. It's actually quite a short lap, actually. The cars come around quite quickly. So here we go, coming out. I'm going to go manual for this one. We've got some sort of clean air, I guess. I mean, we're going to get held up in a little bit of traffic with Jensen. I don't know how we did for... I wasn't looking on the right-hand side. I don't know how we did for the tyre temps with Boutine. But here, with Jensen, we are going to get perfect. Okay, good stuff. Although, I don't know if we're going to get held up here. Let's stay on board with Jensen. He's going to get held up a little bit by this car in front of us. That's not great. We're already down a little bit there, and then we've got a lot of cars here, so not the best timing there, but good to know that I can get it perfect. This is actually okay on the lap time here. Comes across the line. It's going to be 4th place for Jensen right now. Only 16th for Boutine, so she didn't do too well there, but pretty decent from Jensen. I think Boutine, I think the auto messed her up, but I think with Jensen, I think I can do it pretty well on manual, so let's actually hold out, and let's just see, is track grip going to go up even more? Yeah, okay, let's just wait a little bit more. But if I go manual for both the drivers, I think I can pull out a pretty good, decent lap time with Boutine as well. So, you know what? Let me send out Boutine last. I'll send out Jensen first now this time round. Let's do it kind of swapsies. So, the track's pretty clear right now. So, I think I may send out Jensen right about... Wait for number 14 to come round. Right, send him out now. So, by the time he comes down the pit lane, it'll be pretty clear, I think. Here's hoping. Yep, I think this should be pretty damn clear. So let's go through manual. I'll hold off sending Boutine out for now. We'll wait till the end. We've got time. So let's just do Jensen right now. And you can see the mini-map. Nice clean air there. Fingers crossed, unless a load of cars come out on the pits. Very annoyingly, right at the second I come out. Here we go. Oh, perfect overheated. Didn't get it quite on time there. Just a little bit overheated. Just a tiny bit. Literally a few pixels there. But let's stay on board with Jensen. Let's see what this lap time is. Obviously, no one ahead. We're a little bit down. Just a tiny bit in the first sector. What's going to be on the second sector? 1/10 down. So that's going to be pretty much where we were right now. Through the final corner. Is it going to be an improvement? Yes, it is. We're up in the 3rd place. Awesome. Right, let's concentrate on Boutine then. Let's send her out. What's the... Yeah, let's send her out right now. That's going to be close for traffic. That's going to be very close for traffic. A lot of cars coming down the pit lane. Oh, no. Alright, let's go full blast here. Okay, she's got a bit of clean air. A little bit of clean air ahead of her. When we slow down at the end of the lap, she may have some clean air here. Right. Gonna go nice and slow here. Bring this down. And... Oh, you're kidding me. Fuck's sake. Damn it. Overheated. So, Let's see what the lap time's like. Anyway, 2/10 down. So this is probably just the driver performance really coming into play here. But 2/10 wouldn't be too bad. 6/10. Okay, that'll be around here, around 10th place, hopefully, around the final bend. What's going to be? It is not... Oh, wow, shocking. That is shocking. 17th place. Okay, who knew? Russia is a driver's circuit, apparently, in this game. So, good to know. Bernard in first place. Where is Kubica? Kubica's 6th and Webb 7th. So, at least we're ahead of both of them with Jensen. So, positives there. But Boutine... We're going to have to try something different, maybe, with her tactics in the race. But good to see Jensen got 4th place there. Very nice. Right, race time. It is all dry right now. So it's going to be raining at a later stage in the race. This is what I meant by it's good that we got level 2 mediums. Because I think we could use them to basically get to the wet period, potentially. I'm not too sure. We've got race trim, obviously. Now, this is a tricky choice. We've got pit stop legend. I've not seen this before. All pit stops are 1 second faster. What happens if you got like a 1 second pit stop? Is like a no second pit stop. Light-footed wet tyre, which could come in handy. But then at the same time, do we want performance on the medium tyre? I think I'm going to go performance on the medium tyre. Race trim. Engine expert? No, I think I'll go medium tyre as well. I think we'll go medium tyre. I don't really know when the rain's going to come. But I don't think the light-footed's going to be... Should I split it? You know what? Let's split it. We can't do it for Jensen, but we may as well do it for Boutine. Let's go light-footed for her. Let's try it. So actually, in this case, I'm going to start on the hard tyre for Boutine. We're going to try something very different. So these go 18 laps. So let's fill up for... let's go for about 22 laps of fuel. Yep. And then for Jensen, medium tyres can go 14 to 16 laps. So let's fill up for... 20 laps, and then we can push the fuel, obviously. So let's go for that. Right, pushing, go for overtake mode. Right, let's go to the race. Let's see what we can do. But here in 4th, one of the only runners on mediums in the top 6, 7, top 9. I'm the only medium runner on the top 9, and then some of these guys don't have enough soft tyres that they're starting on worn softs, and we've got a lot of people on the hards. So we're not really out of the blue for Boutine on hard tyres there. But we are a little bit out of the blue for Jensen, because not many people are using mediums. They're either using softs or hards. So that's going to be interesting. Anyway, here we go. To 5 red lights. To the Russian Grand Prix. Let's see what we can do. 5 red lights are out and we're underway. And it is a pretty okay start for Jensen. Gets bogged down in the second stage of that start. So he's down to 5th for now. Let's speed this up though. Goes down the inside, up into 4th place. Around the outside, maybe? Nope, not quite. So, going to stay in 4th. Where's Boutine? She's in 16th place at the moment, so she's got a really good start there, actually. Let's push hard there on her tyres, because obviously she can push. Whereas with Jensen, I want to say as soon as we get up into a medium range of tyre temps, let's go to neutral. But for now, he's on a bit of a flyer here. He's up into 3rd, around the outside for maybe up into 2nd. We've got, obviously, 2nd place. He can be a boost there. When's the rain going to come? We don't know yet. So let's go. Let's continue pushing on with both drivers. We're up into 2nd place. Good. Good to see. Maybe up into 1st. Come on. Jensen around the outside. No. Close. Down the inside. There we go. Into 1st place. And Bob's your uncle. Or Button's your uncle. There you go. Around the final corner there we get re-overtaken. So maybe a little bit of a scrap here with Gianni and Bernard. But I'm just going to have to keep a lookout of when this rain's going to come. But I need to just either way stretch these medium tyres as always. So... as soon as we get to medium temperature, going to go to neutral for Jensen. For Boutine, we're pretty much there already, so I may go down to pushing right now with her. Right, sit rep on lap 8. We're battling for 2nd place still. We're defending from 3rd place, which is Kubica, so this is quite an important position to try and defend. At the moment, I'm going to slow this down for a sec. So we're on pushing and high, because the rain is not looking like it's going to come at least, so we are going to probably have to make one pit stop just before the rain, probably with Jensen. So if I can just take this as long as possible... you know, we could then go on to another set of mediums, but that set of mediums we could push a lot harder than we are this current set, which we're having to nurse a little bit. Obviously, these guys are on soft, so ideally we want to take these tyres as long as we can, really offset like we've done before in past races. With Boutine, she's done amazingly. She's up into 8th place on hards, better the rest on hards, just behind this medium tyre runner. I can actually probably use a little bit of boost if we go down this main straight. So she's in a really good position. She's got fuel as well, so we're looking pretty decent with her. Actually, may even use a little bit of pushing fuel. high fuel to maybe just try and keep ahead in 8th place. You can see 9th place is catching behind. Try and catch up into 6th because now we've got some soft tyre runners making the pit stops. Kobayashi there in the pits. Button still second, just about ahead of Bernard. But this is getting to a very, I would say, interesting but also awkward phase of the race where I don't quite know how I'm going to play it. And I really, at this point, obviously, it would be very highly useful. We knew when the rain was going to come, but we just don't know at this stage. So I'm just taking a stab in the dark and continuing on like we are, basically. Right, Jensen's tyres are really going off. I'm going to have to pit this lap. So I've really pushed in on the power there. So he went 12 laps. They were telling me 14, but by how much we've pushed, it was only 12. And Boutine's done really quite well. She's worn her tyres out, but she's had very good performance in comparison to Jensen, considering where she started off in the Grand Prix. So I'm thinking maybe Russia is maybe it's going to suit us better if we go on hards with Jensen as well. And basically just use the fact that we've got more durability to push them harder. Maybe. Especially because, okay, I was going to say I don't know where the rain's going to come. It's going to come around lap 19. So, if we maybe go... Oh, I can't go softs. We'll go mediums for Jensen, like I said. So, we're going to do exactly what I said we were going to do at the very beginning. We're going to go on mediums, but we're going to push them even harder than I just pushed them now, because we only have to go 8 laps, just about, till the wet period. So, that's going to be the plan. So, fuel options, we'll go for 11.2. Yeah, 11.2. Recharge the battery once, 25%. Fast pit stop. Let's go for that with Jensen. For Boutine, we'll continue on for a little bit more now. She's going to come down the back straight, so let's use a bit of boost for her down this back straight. But we'll continue on. I'll go overtake mode for her. We've had a good pit stop for Jensen. No issues with him. All good all round. And so now we're just going to push these tyres to hell, basically. That's the plan. Right, Boutine's tyres are going off. She's out in first place. We're going to pit now. Jensen's up into 4th, so he's already made an overtake. But Boutine now, do we go... How many laps have we got left? We've got... Oh, so it's lap 14, so we've got 6 laps. 6 laps. Do we risk it? Could I go on one of these soft tyres, maybe? This soft set could go about 7, maybe? I think maybe we could go on that and be really quite fast. Or do we just play it safe and go on mediums? I reckon we just play it safe, go on mediums, but just push them to high hell. Fuel options, we only need about 6 laps of fuel in the tank, so let's go for 9.76, really push it. Recharge, 25%, fast pit stop, okay. So she's out in first, she's pushing as hard as we can. On this back straight, I'll use this last bit of power there, and then she'll come to the pits. Jensen's up into 3rd place now, so he's really going well on these mediums right now, pushing hard. So it's looking like harder tyres, but pushing them harder are the way to go here at Russia, in the dry at least. So Boutine's out in medium, and now we're just going to attack and push maximum for her. She's out in clean air here down this back straight. It's going to use some power to really catch up in some clean air here down this back straight. Jensen's into 1st place now. It's at the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, so he is really gunning for it now. So let's use some surge power and get even further ahead here. Try and get this gap as big as we can get it, really. Right, lap 19, it's starting to rain. You can see a few spots, and you can definitely now see the rain for sure. So Button's in 1st. Let's pause it here. Boutine's 7th. Quite some way away. There's quite a sizable gap from 7th to 1st there. We've got people in the pits already. Senna's pit a little bit earlier, and he's pit for wet tyres, which is very interesting. That's because they're... Okay, I can see why. Wow, that's really jumped quite dramatically. So I think we're going to go one more lap and then pit in for both. So Boutine, I'm actually a little bit annoyed. If we paused it a little bit earlier, I could have maybe got her in there for an early pit stop as well. Just going to have to suck it up then and push as hard as we can now on this lap with her. So let's go full out attack with Jensen. Going to pit in at the end of this lap, I'd say. We've got nothing to lose. We've got 12 seconds of the car behind, so may as well pit in this lap now for the full wets. Or continue on. For one more lap. Let's try that. You know what? Let's try that. Jensen's good in changeable conditions. We know that. He's got that trait. So, you know what? Why don't we try it? Let's go for it. One more lap with changeable conditions for Jensen. Let's go for it. Boutine, though, we'll definitely pit with her. Wet tyres. Fuel option-wise, where's this going to go to? At least, I would say, 10 laps. Did we choose the trait? I forgot with her. I think we did choose the trait, did we not? We chose light-footed for her, so let's fill up quite a lot then. Let's fill up for... We've got 21 laps remaining, so let's fuel up for... Let's fuel up for the 23 laps of the Grand Prix. Let's try and go to the end if we can. Let's try and see. Recharge the battery. Pit strategy fast. Let's go for it. Let's try it. May as well. We're up in the third with her, so let's go for it. So she's in the pits. Jensen now is going to pit in, so he's going to go full wet in this lap. For Jensen, not too sure. For Jensen, we may as well fill up the full tank as well. And then see where we are, basically. Recharge. Yes, I want to recharge. 25, fast. Yeah, okay. So we're going to try and go to the end with both drivers. Probably Boutin has a better chance of doing that. But it's just a better strategy because I just don't know when the rain's going to end. So Boutin comes out in 12th place. Jensen, where is he going to come out? He's going to be out in 2nd place. 2nd place? 2nd place? 3rd place. He comes out in 3rd. Okay. Decent. That's decent. That's decent because the 1st and 2nd are on dry, so that's fine. That's fine. We're going to be in net 1st place then. Right, it is really stormy. I can even hear like a little hint of thunder. I don't know if the video, your guys' end, you're going to be able to hear it, but I can certainly hear, like with my headset, just a little bit of thunder. You can see the lightning's out here. So, wow, look at that. Look, it is lightning. Wow. This is insane. This is madness. Look at it. Look at the conditions. Crazy. It is really chucking it down here in Russia. So let's... Okay. We got excess fuel Jensen. We're neutral at the moment. Let's go pushing. Keep the tyre temps in this good region. Excess fuel with him. Got some charge left over that we can use. For Boutin, we got charge left over as well. We're 7th place. She's wearing her tyres out a little bit more. Now it's level. So now you can see the kicking in of the trait she's got now for this race for light-footed. But she's got a bit more fuel left in the tank. But it looks like it's going to be wet till the end of the race. So I think we are going to try, if I can, stretch this all the way to the end. I think if I can, that would be amazing. Right, sit rep, lap 26 of 41. I just realised this is a long-ass Grand Prix. This is a really long Grand Prix. 41 laps at Russia. Mad. But we got 15 laps remaining. Jensen's still in 1st by 4 seconds there. So pace is dropping off a little bit. It's 3.9 there. So a little bit iffy. Boutin is in 7th. Her pace is pretty good, but we're in a bit of no man's land with her, really. We're just ahead. We're just behind 6th place, I should say. And we're just ahead of 8th, I think. Yeah. So we're a little bit of no man's land, but we are trying to catch 6th if we can, which is Bernard. I just don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if people are going to pit again. I'm certainly not planning on it if we can help it, but the pace is not looking great at the moment, so I need to maybe start pushing Jensen to keep the pace up. But at that rate, we are going to have to make an extra pit stop then, maybe. 10 laps remaining. The rain's going to stay till the end of the race, so I don't know. I'm basically going to keep on looking behind me, see if 2nd place is going to pit at all. If we're not, we're going to have to stick with this and just go to the end. But our tyres are really wearing out at the moment, so I don't know. I honestly think the entire grid may have to make an extra pit stop. I mean, the lower runners are doing so. 2nd place, is he going to make... No, Gianni's not going to make a pit stop yet. Or maybe around Boutin, will I get an inkling? We've got 7th place, not going to make a pit stop. Ahead of us, Bernard, way ahead of us. Not going to make a pit stop. It's a tricky one to call, really. It's a tricky one to call. But for now, we're going to continue on like we are, and just we don't want other players, other teams to call our bluff and force us into a pit stop that we don't want to make. You can see now we're getting very critical, 20%. So I think we do have to make a pit stop at this stage. I think we do. Gianni's going to make a pit stop. I think, surely, not yet, but I think we do. I think we have to. We can't go to the end. We can't go to the end. We have to pit. So wet tyres. The good thing is fuel. I don't need to fill up any fuel. We got some fuel there. Park conditions fine. Recharge. Let's try 25%. And pit strategy fast. We'll have enough charge to hybrid mode and get us out of the fuel situation. So yeah, let's go in. Let's come in. Let's come in. So pitting in with Boutin as well. Wet tyres. Fuel options. Let's fill up one more lap with her just in case. Recharge as well, and fast pit stop. Right, pitting in with both these drivers now. I think we have to. We have to. So Jensen's down to 2nd, but there's a mistake. No, damn it. For the first time ever in our career mode, we've had our battery disabled now. Oh, goddamn. In that case, I'm not going to risk it with Boutin. Let's not recharge her. Right, add a lap of fuel. Park conditions fine. Not recharging with her. Fast pit stop. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, so Jensen's just got pure pace now. Pure pace. He has to just do it on pure pace now. Damn it. Right, Jensen down the inside, up into second place. He's overtaken Kobayashi. He'll overtake Gianni, surely. Surely, this is it. Where's Gianni? Where's Gianni? Where is he? He's in the pits. He's in the pits. Right, here we go with Jensen. Round the final corner. Here we go. Into first place. Just about. Just about. Just about. Gianni's just there, though. And we have to save some fuel at some point in this race. So, I think we may have lost first with this disabled battery. Because I need to save fuel now at some point in this race. And Gianni does not. And he's past this already. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying. Okay, next goal. Stay ahead of Kubica. That's our next plan. We need to do that. Right, 2 laps remaining. Boutin 7th. Jensen is 2nd. I've saved enough fuel to allow him to push a little bit on the fuel. But it's 4.6, so I just don't know. With Boutin, I think she's just behind 6th. Potentially, I don't. Yeah, that's just 6th. So I'm trying my best to try and see if I can get a 6th place. That would be great. But I just don't know. It's going to be quite close on fuel and pace-wise. We are right there, so I'm hoping maybe it could be a last lap thing, potentially. Right, we're closing up. Jensen's finished 2nd. I'm pushing now with overtake mode. And it's not going to be anything. Nah, we can't get it. We're too far behind. About 1 second back from 6th place there. So we finished 7th with Boutin. 2nd place with Jensen. At least we beat Kubica, and Webb is down in 13th place, so that's really solid. Shame, really, because we actually really could have got the win there, and this time it wouldn't have been anything to do with the AI. It would have just been our pace. But the disabled battery, that was it. That was literally it. If I had all that power, that could have been it. But hey ho, that's what you get for, that's what the risk is there for. And I probably was getting too much luck with that. I hadn't had it disabled the entire time I've done this career mode, but it's taken till now for it to get disabled. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate, but still pretty happy with that. 2nd and 7th, very good in Russia. And look at this, we also got the fastest lap bonus here. We got the fastest lap bonus. We'll get some extra points there with Jensen. So 2nd place and fastest lap, nice stuff. So we move up to 3rd with Jensen, 91 points. So we could just about snatch 2nd place there. And Boutin stays in 5th place. Constructors wise, we're 166 now to 272. So kind of almost same level pegging really with I don't even want to pronounce this team, but we're kind of level pegging there. So we kind of didn't really extend the gap. Neither did we lose much of a gap. The only gap we lost was to Porsche, really. Right, we've got a dilemma here. We've got pit stop training. It's going to cost us $500,000 and we'll get +2 on the pit stop strat. I'm going to say go for it. I think that's a very useful thing to do. We've also got, what was it? We've got renewed passion for Boutin, +1 on every stat. So that's going to last for 20 weeks, apparently. So she's up to 3 stars at the moment. We've got sponsors now for the first time in a while. So let's have a look at this. We've got 3 and 3 for slot 1 and slot 5. So here we go. Right, we've got 3 here. We've got a fixed payment of 20 million up front, just straight away. That'll be for not only the remaining 2 races, but the entirety of next season. We'll get 20 million straight away. Or we can get upfront 15, and then over 12 races, if we got 400k, let me just get my phone out here, 400k times 12 races, that'll be 4.8 million, plus 15,200, that'll be 20 million on the dot. So these two are equal pretty much, and this is definitely not equal, I don't think. I don't know. Well, the thing is, it doesn't matter, because this is for target first place. I don't want to go for that, because I'm not going to get first every time. So, I would... There's a Mexico bonus. I don't think we have a Mexican Grand Prix, but so that's not going to matter. Yet, no. So, for slot 1, I think we'll go for this sponsor. 20 million up front, straight away. Because either way, we'll get 20 million, but this one counts on me getting 10th or above every single time. Whereas I may as well just go for this. And we've actually... No, hang on. I completely forgot. We've got a fixed pay per race anyway. So it's a no-brainer. Go for this one. So confirm there. Big injection. I'm not going to spend it, though. Going to wait, because that's good money for next year's car. Slot 5... Also got 3. We've got Twitter here. Ooh. Right. 13th, 14th, and 8th. We got upfront payment equal. We got we got some bonuses for USA. 300k if we get 8th or above. So let's say I did that the entire time. So that'd be 3.6 million added on. For the others, it would be 100,000. So that'd only be 12 times 100,000. So that'd be 12. Yeah. But that's 8th or above. Could I get 8th or above? I think I could get it. I mean, if they're the same bonus... Yeah, let's go for it. Twitter. Also, that's just a cooler sponsor anyway as well. We're sponsored by Twitter. Get in. Slot 2, there's only one right now, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off for slot 2. Right, that's about it. Let's go. Right, here we go. Slot 2, we got a second one here. So now got Samsung, Duracell, Granini, deal length. Right, so we've got 8 million and then fixed per race. So we've got 100k. So we've got 8.8 million plus, that'll be, what was it? 120k. So that'll be, oh shit, I've calculated that wrong. Yeah, the one on the right's about 5.2-ish million. And then for Duracell's about 4.8 million. So I'm going to get the most with Samsung. Although it's going to be 12 races rather than 8. But I think I want as much money as I can get for next year's car. Really get all I can get. Because then we have a huge big bang hit for next year's development. Right, got a political vote coming up here. So new vote must respond. Remove bonus points for the driver in pole position. I'll be for that. I didn't even know that was a thing, really. So, yeah, I'll be for that. Let's skip to the end. And let's see. Looks like it's going to be, yep, approved. So, no more points for pole position. Right, I've got some staff idle. So, I think I'm going to make a new part just quickly. I said I wasn't going to, but now we've got a little bit extra money maybe to play with. May as well push as high as we can. So, should we go for an engine slot? Maybe we can do 2 goods. And we've got a risk level here that we can use then. Right, if I make this one, at the moment we've got current best is, well, here, and then we've got max here, so I think that'll be good. 10.9 days, 5 days after the race, 1.6 million. Yeah, let's go for it. It's going to be low risk, so we're not going to use it. It's going to be for next season, basically. It's going to be one of those banker parts. Right, traveling to Dubai, we've got the new Twitter objective here, so we could go for that, but I may as well use this sponsor we're going with so far. It's going to be all clear in Dubai, obviously, being Dubai. But as usual, probably catch you after. Very low tyre wear. So, I don't know. We'll go for 3 again, and then probably a lot more softs, potentially. I mean, you know, actually, you know what? 363 is the way to go, I think. 363 is like the perfect way. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Let's go for that. Right, about 2 minutes left in practice. We just ticked over to race trim 3. We've got medium level 2. You can see I actually was going to go for soft, but then I aborted it because I think the medium tyre, because of how much tyre wear there is, I think it's going to be the one we end up being on for the most time. So I wanted to get knowledge on that tyre instead. So we've got level 1 on super soft in qualifying for Saturday, obviously. And then, yeah, we've gone for medium tyres instead, level 2. In hindsight, if I had not bothered to do that little soft tyre run at the very beginning, where you can see I've almost got level 1 there, I could have maybe got level 3 on the mediums, but I made a late decision on that. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes that just happens, but I think we'll probably be on the mediums actually for longer. I think we'll be using both sets of mediums that we've got left for the race. I think we'll be on those for quite a bit of the Grand Prix, I think. Oh, we've actually ticked over. We've actually got it. We've actually got level 3. Oh, I was just about to get ready to just go to qualifying, and we just got it right at the end there. Awesome. So we got it at the end. So, great. Okay. I didn't think we were going to get it because we're out of time in practice, and it didn't look like we had enough kind of lap time left to get the knowledge. But no, we got it. Okay, sweet. That sets us up quite nicely for the race then. Qualifying, not too sure. We've only got level 1 for super soft in the trim this time compared to 3. So, I don't have much hope for qualifying, but, you know, as usual, we'll try our best. Super soft qualifying. Super soft qualifying. Oh, I didn't click one there. All right, we got perfect and perfect there for Boutin. Very nice stuff. Very nice stuff. Can we do the same for Jensen? Let's see. Let's see. But Boutin got 2 perfects there. That was very good to see. We're going to get perfect and overheated. So Jensen a little bit worse in his brakes there on the overheating phase in terms of that. But okay, we'll see. We'll see what's up. As I said, I think if we could get maybe around here, like 8th, I think that is, or 9th. I think if we get around there, that'd be pretty damn good. I don't think it'll be anywhere near what we did in Russia with P4. Although, Boutin just popped in, actually 9/10 off. That's quite a bit off the pace there. What's Jensen? He's 2/10 off at the moment. Crosses the line. What's it going to be? Oh! Jensen, bloody button on pole position right now. Provisional pole. Sorry, provisional pole. Okay, Sonny Jim. I'll take that. I'll take that. Can we end the session there? Yep. GMA, just stop it now. Yeah, good. Yep, no, okay. Right, send Boutine out again. I've actually got 3 sets of super softs for Boutine, so we could send her out for an extra lap. I think with Jensen, we've only got 2, so I can't send him out again. So I'll kind of wait a little bit more for the track grip to go up even further. But I think I could just about squeeze in 2 entire runs of Boutine, maybe. All right, let's get the cooling right here. Slow it down. Last time we got perfect. This time round, we've got good and overheated, damn it. And Boutine's I would say that's about correct. 1 second pace difference between our cars in terms of, obviously, I've given the better parts to Button, but also the star rating's about a 1.5 stars or something like that difference. So I'd say that's about correct. So I'm not too surprised, but it'd be nice to try and get her at least like maybe 12th, so we don't have to do so much work at the beginning of the race to jump her up. Across the line, it is 13th place. Okay, that was actually a decent improvement. Now, I'm going to send Jensen out onto another set of super softs. He's going to come out just ahead of these cars. Nicely done. So we'll get in another lap. I think we'll just about, I don't know. I think we may just miss out on sending Boutine out for another run. Yeah, I've missed out with Boutine. I can't send her out again, so that's unfortunate there. And we've got perfect and overheated once again for Jensen. But he'll go out on his another lap. Let's stay on board with this kind of third-person camera here. Let's see what he does. But at the moment, he's on provisional pole. Boutine's the 13th. She's done well to get 13th from what was 15. So that's okay, I would say. 7/10 off pole. A good improvement from her. But let's see what Jensen is. Jensen actually improves his first sector. And second by a little bit. Let's see. Through the final corner. Final loop. Across the line. And it is an improvement there from Jensen. And everyone's finished. And it is pole position for Jensen Button. Get in. Right, this is rather exciting now. I'm right at the front. I'm not used to this. So lots of people on soft tyres actually at the front with me. I got a few super soft runners and quite about, I don't know, 5 medium tyre runners. So I'm going to go for medium and race trim. I'm going to go for car setup. I'm going to start on the softs, I think. Or do I start on medium? Should I just go to medium straight away and go really long? I think I'll do that. I don't know. Softs or mediums? Softs or mediums? I'm debating. You know what? I'm going to get back to Jensen. Let me do Boutine first. So I know what I'm definitely going to do for her. We're going to go on mediums. Fuel options. How long do these go for? 20 laps. So I'm going to fill up for... Well, I'm going to fill up the entire tank. 25 laps there. For Button then... You know, let's try something. Let's go with the front runners. Let's go soft tyres first. 16 laps of fuel. I'm going to fill up for 20. We can push a little bit harder. Then go on mediums and 1 stop to the end, I think. So, pushing... Overtake mode. Right, let's go. I'm very excited for this. Oh, I haven't chosen a slot. Right, medium and race trim. There we go. Right, I'm very, very excited for this. Pole position. Come on. 5 red lights to the Dubai Grand Prix. Look at that. That looks lovely, that grid. Shining light on the track. And 5 red lights. And it's a shocking start there from Jensen. It's a shocker there from our pole man. He needs to get back into first. He's lost it. He's down to second. And first place is bolting away a little bit. And Jensen is down to third. So not a very good start there from our lead man. Jensen's not got some good pace here. He's down to 5th at the moment. So we are... Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know, qualifying different condition. I'm not too sure. But we just not got the same pace at the moment. We need to get a move on. Try and re-overtake some people. There we go. Back up into 5th with Jensen. Got the car behind us using some boost. Probably at the wrong time, really, because we use it now to go around the final bend. Oh, they got us through the final corner. Bastard. Janny got us through the final corner. Damn it. Jensen back down the inside. Here we go. Back up into 5th. Okay. Right, let's go medium. Let's not play into their hands. Let's go back down. Bring the tyre temps back down. We need to be careful here and not kind of hinder ourselves on our long strategy. Right, sit rep on lap 8 at the moment. I'm on conserve with Jensen, trying to bring the tyre temps down because they kind of did rock it up. As you can see, also the same with Boutine, but I'm not too worried about her because she's on medium, so she's got that extra tyre wear. But at the moment, I don't really know how this race is going to pan out. We're in 8th, and we've not got great pace at the moment. We've got obviously a lot of super soft runners that we need to pass basically and go a lot longer in this Grand Prix with. But I just don't know how it's going to filter out really, and we're losing a lot of time in Sector 3. We keep getting overtaken in Sector 3. Very consistently through the last corner and these last few corners. Right, lap 13, we're up into second place. We're second of the soft tyre runners, you can see basically on the left, with Senna in first place. Super soft runners all pit, and a few of them gone softs, a few of them gone on to mediums. So we'll see. Boutine's in 7th, kind of doing her own thing, kind of quietly going about her business. Tyre temp's still skyrocketing. I can't talk. Skyrocketing for her, but she is on mediums, you know, because so she has more tyre wear to give. And it actually looks like, unfortunately for me, unlike the F1 and the single-seaters, in WEC, it looks like most of the strategies are going super soft softs, and not many people are actually using those mediums. So it's kind of a little bit worrying that sense, so I'm not too sure. We have gone 14 laps on these soft tyres, so they've actually gone quite a fair bit. So, like, we could go on to another set of softs, basically, and go to the end, almost. So, that's kind of odd. Very odd to me. Right, so I'm going to pit with Jensen now. I think his tyres are really going off. So, let's pit in. He's gone 15 laps. Do we go another set of softs? He's had pretty decent pace, to be fair to him. So, I think we maybe try it. And in that case, actually, I'm going to go maybe a little bit longer with Jensen, because I don't think Senna's going to pit. Is Senna going to pit? Senna's not going to pit yet. And he's got 26%. I've got 24%. Let's go on for one more lap where we can muster it. One more lap with Jensen. Let's go overtake mode. Back up a little bit, though. Really protect the tyres. So that'll give us one more lap then at the end of the race. Right. Pit in. Fuel options. That's fine. Recharge 25%. Fast. Fuel options, 15 laps, so we're going to fill up for 16.31. Right, hit in this lap, I think with Senna as well. Senna continued on? I think Senna's continued on. No, wow, okay. Boutine's going to continue on for one more lap, and now we're going to pit with her. 15 laps for her. Let's go for it, soft tyres. Right, I think we needed to use mediums with her, because she couldn't have taken it this long. Right, 14 laps remaining, so let's go with, what's the park condition like? 62%, so let's go 16.8, recharge, fast pit stop, go. Right, Jensen's catching up to this train up ahead of some medium tyre runners, so through this final corner, going to use a lot of boost here. Down this main straight to, oh, just about overtake, come on, up into 9th. There we go, lovely move from Jensen. Good pit stop for Boutine, so she's fine. Neutral and overtake mode for her. Same thing with Jensen at the moment. Actually, we're neutral and high. All is well now, and we're just going to the end like this now. We're just going to the end and hopefully have no major issues. Right, sit rep, lap 22. Jensen's in 5th. Boutine's in 12th. She's being chased down, though. And I'm trying to protect her tyres as much as I can. Same with Jensen. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Kubica's mediums. Kobayashi's definitely got a pit. Kubica, I'm not too sure, but Jensen's 5th, which is decent, I would say. But this one's definitely been a lot more confusing than Russia was. I can't tell quite if the AI are going to make another pit stop. Like, Kubica, I can't tell if he's going to go to the end or not. I feel like he might. So we do have to try and get past him. We have got some power to use, so I will use that. So actually, I'll stay on board here. And we'll come through the final corner. I'm going to use some power here down this straight. Try and catch up if we can. It's worked sort of to keep with him, but I think he may be pushing. No? Okay, he's on medium and on higher fuel. Alright, Jensen's still in 4th. Just behind Kubica still. Ahead of Webb. It's getting tricky, We've also got just about enough fuel. If I use a bit of hybrid mode right at the end, we'll have enough fuel. So, we're looking good in that sense. But Kubica, I think, is really looking good to go to the end of this race. So, I need to get past him at some point. So, at some point, I need to get onto pushing and just face the tyre wear, basically. Just face it. Right, we're past. I've used some overtake mode there. Almost didn't commentate over that because I was just so focused on getting the job done there and actually making sure it happened. Well, looks like we will come through. Second place there for Jensen ahead of Kubica. We did overtake him. Senna is the one who wins it in the end. So it ends basically 1-2 there like it did in the middle stint, basically. It was Senna first and Button second earlier on in the race, and it ends like that. So unfortunately, he couldn't convert first place pole to first place. And Boutine finishes down in 10th place with her. Just not enough pace on the mediums, and then just, yeah, unfortunate, but I think kind of bottleneck there with her performance. But okay, well done to Senna. At least it wasn't, at least we got past Kubica. That was the main thing. So we once again beat those drivers, with Jensen at least. A little bit frustrating I couldn't convert pole, But you can see me and Senna did the exact same strategy, but he went a little bit longer, actually, and managed to pull it off. I was actually quite near to Senna at the beginning of this race, but then towards the end, he just pulled it through. But there we go. Jensen in 3rd still. Boutin still in 5th. And then in the Constructors, we are 186. And now we've definitely got some points over there. 160 now. So it looks like the gap did... I don't know if it increased or not. I didn't pay attention to the numbers, but at least we're up the order. But now you can see literally 100 behind Porsche. So one race to go. Yeah, we're solidifying 2nd. Looking ahead to next season to basically build on that. And maybe that will be the season where we can maybe challenge Porsche. Don't know. But, yeah, decent enough race, I guess. Going to the last one. I'm hoping we can try and get the win this last race, hopefully. I don't know how we're going to perform. I can't remember which track it is. I think it's Doha, which was okay back in the single-seater races for me. Generally, I went well at Doha. Not too sure about WEC. We'll have to see. But I hope we can maybe end off this episode and end off the championship with a win. Hopefully. A second one in the bag would be quite good. Right, engines designed. I'm going to design one final part, which is going to be a spoiler here to really get us up the order. Because I think if we look back at... Actually, hang on. Where are we? Car. Right, yeah, we're quite low down from the spoiler average. So let's make a risky part here. Right, spoiler's done. So now I can add that to the performance as well. So those two will get done 5 days after the race, which will be comfortably before the season ends and we go towards making the new car. So comfortably, we're going to have max level on the engine spoiler that we can get from the parts that are available to us. So that's a good job. Good going all around. That's it for the spending now. No more spending on this car until we get to next season's car. We've got a dilemma here. Jensen's advice on love. Okay, do you think I should marry her? I'm guessing that's your girlfriend, Jensen. Follow your heart. Add personality trait. Annoying other half. What the hell does that mean? What's that gonna... okay, doesn't seem like that adds anything. Adding feeling blue. Well, I'm guessing the annoying other half will affect our mechanics. But just married also give him a boost. And then the other side is just feeling blue, so just down. So I'm just gonna go with follow heart. There you go. Don't come to me if the marriage ends. A minute and a half to go for practice. We've got, because it's such a long track, only level 2 at the moment on mediums and race trim, level 1 on quali and the soft tire. But yeah, it's a 2-minute 3-second lap time, so quite difficult. I don't know, about 35 seconds left. I don't think it's going to be enough, even if they are running over past the line. I don't know, we'll see. But should be okay for the race. Button is first in practice, but that's because most people are using hard tyres, which is interesting because tyre wear's not much of an issue. And Jensen's already pit because practice has ended. Boutin's the only one going round, and she's not going to get enough. Yeah, so it's going to be level 2 only for the medium and race trim. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I think everyone's in the same boat. And also looking at on the left-hand side, looks like most people have gone for knowledge on the hards, which is weird because it's a bit of a lower tyre wear circuit, at least in the single seaters back in the Archer career mode. It was a very aggressive strategy for the race for the most part, so yeah, we'll see. But in qualifying, I don't think qualifying is going to go as well as it did in Dubai, purely just because we've only got level 1 on everything compared to we got level 2, I think it was, didn't we, last time out? I can't remember. Did we get level 1 or 2 only? I think it might have been 1 as well, actually, saying that. So actually, you know what? No, I think we got 1 last time as well, so maybe okay. I mean, Jensen did come first in practice, so don't know. Let's be positive. So level 1, usual stuff. Got perfect and overheated for Boutin, so that's a little bit tricky. Looks like the brakes once again, just like with Jensen back in Dubai, going to be tricky to get perfect there. But at least we got perfect on the tyres for Jensen. Hopefully we can try and get the same. Let's see. Slow it down. Rapidly goes down the tyres. Oh, it's only been good. Okay, fine balance there. Good at least. Okay, I don't know. Good maybe the same as perfect and overheated, I guess. I don't know. But at the moment, Trummer is the one setting a purple. Then Kobayashi, actually. Are we going to set purple? I don't know what our first sector is. I don't know what that looks like. We'll have to wait and see. But let's go just deep in on board. Apparently, we're half a second down. Now we're 2/10 up. Because Boutin, that's based on Boutin's lap time, though. So I don't know where that's going to take us. Davidson is about a whole second far. Okay, Boutin's about a second down. Button looks to be about 6/10 down, so it's not going to be great for us. We come across the line, and it is 4th place. Okay, 3/10 down. Okay, Jensen caught a lot more in the last sector than I thought he would. That's decent, right? Because it's such a long lap, I think literally we only have 1 more run. left, which is quite unfortunate, actually. Really quite unfortunate. So in that case, I'm just, yeah, we only have one run left. So I'm just going to wait for both drivers to let them at the end to get the max track grip we can get. Right, got perfect and overheated once again for Boutin. Jensen, I think we're just going to have enough time to send him out. And we should have a pretty okay amount of track space, I think, because once this number 18 car goes away, I think we'll just about have a good amount of space, I think, to wiggle around. But Boutin's already on a lap. Let's see what her sector time is. She's 8/10 down in the first sector, my God. Jesus, right. All on Jensen then, really, to keep us in the top 4 and see what he can do on this lap. Right, steady on. Steady, steady. Perfect and overheated for Jensen. Right, so this time, let's see if good was better than perfect overheated then. But let's stay on board Jensen here, and let's see what his lap first sector is. We'll go sector by sector and see. So coming at the end of first sector, what is it going to be? It is, 5/10 down. Okay, we know Jensen does gain a bit in the last sector, it looks like. So 5/10 down right now. He's down to 6th place. Second sector, what's it going to look like? 1 second down in the second sector. Okay, that's not great. Actually, yeah, Senna and Theriet, I think, has really set the times alight. Comes across the line. Improvement up to 6th. So we did improve ahead of Davidson, but that's only good for 6th because a lot of people really improved their lap times right at the end there. And we were one of the last people on track there with Jensen, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So 6th place only for Jensen, 13th Boutin, so pretty similar qualifying for Boutin then. But I think that could be a pretty decent race. Right, I'm going to start Jensen on the medium tyres and Boutin as well on the medium tyres since we've got the performance there. So pretty much doing our traditional strategy that we've been doing a lot of the season. Tyre choice, medium goes 15 laps, so 15 to 17. So we'll go for 20 laps of fuel. And the same can be said for Boutin. Hers will probably go 14 to 16, so a little bit less. We'll go 20 laps of fuel and really push her fuel as much as we can. Driver strategy as per. Push and overtake. Right, here we go to 5 red lights for the final time this season, guys, for the WEC Season 1. 4 lights are out and we're underway here in Doha, and it is a pretty decent start for us from Jensen. Goes round the outside for 5th. Let's speed this up already and see. So he stays 6th, actually, in the second phase of that turn 1. Let's see what he can do. Let's go attacking, actually, because the tyre temps are really, really quite low there. So let's really push into these tyres. Jensen down to 7th, actually. Not too great in the second sector there. But our tyre temps are going to get up, and as they go up, Jensen's going to find some pace there. So he goes up into 5th, maybe, around the outside, side by side with, is it Kubica or is it Gianni? I think it's Gianni, yeah. Side by side with Gianni for about half a lap there. Now he's behind Kobayashi. Can Jensen go down the inside of Kobayashi? 2 former kind of colleagues from F1, and they go side by side, so he's up into 4th. Good stuff. Right, we're about halfway on the temperature scale, so I'm going to go to neutral now for him. And I'm going to go neutral and high. And we're going to settle down for this stint. For Boutin, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to go pushing now. And continue to push on. Right, sit rep on lap 4. You can see we're battling and we're going down the order with Jensen. Even though I've got it back up to overtake mode and push, we're actually falling down the order a little bit. These guys have got some great pace at the moment. I don't know if they're pushing. I mean, not a lot of them are pushing. So, worryingly, Jensen's not got too great pace right now. He's almost down to 7th now. Right, Jensen's in 6th, just closing up to 5th place. So it looks like he's coming back a little bit to the guys ahead of him with some pace. Meanwhile, Boutin's just sitting there. You can see Boutin's not too far back. That's Jensen. Boutin's just here. She's just behind in 9th. Medium tyre as well. Crucially, I've not even touched this yet. She's got 55% charge. I've not even touched it. And she's right there with Jensen. So it looks like she's got a much better pace at this stage of the Grand Prix. And, well, she's in clean air. That's one thing to kind of factor in. That Jensen is kind of going side by side every single lap right now with drivers. So, yeah, just kind of shows how much traffic affects things really here. Right, I think I can see where this is going. I'm going to push and go all-out attack with both our drivers right now. I think that's the method we need to go with. Right, around the outside, up into 5th. Come on. No, we're getting stuck. We're getting stuck here. We're getting really stuck. Come on, keep going. Yes, Jensen up into 5th. 4th place going to pit. We're going to go down there inside. We're up into 4th. Nice going. Keep it going. Charge. Use charge. Right, I'm really pushing on. We're in 1st place now. I'm pushing on because these tyres really aren't going very long. They've only gone 10 laps. I think we're doing a 2-stop with 10-lap stints. I think we really are. Right, I'm going to pit and double stack these guys. Boutine's going to lose some time here, but she's probably going to lose more time not pitting. So, a bit of a double stack. Annoying. There's a mistake for Jensen, which won't... we're disabled again on the battery for Jensen. Oh, no. Right, that was actually a much better pit stop for Boutine, really, in hindsight there, in the end of it. For Jensen, we've got our battery disabled, so we're a bit screwed. I mean, it was good. The thing is, Jensen's battery was about nearly 0, whereas Boutine was the one with all the charge in the world, so it's kind of good that she's ended up with the kind of whole battery there, so I'm going to use the hybrid so we can go in overtake mode, but also not have this fuel go down too much. With Jensen now, we're going to have to do some fuel kind of work. But he's still on 3rd, so he didn't lose too much there. And it was a good thing I actually fueled Jensen for longer, because now we can use this excess fuel to good use to counteract the fact we don't have any charge here. Right, Boutine is trying to battle. We've got some people coming to the pits. You're going to use the charge up. Hybrid back to hybrid mixture, because I want to keep the fuel for her. Try and keep that reserve of fuel. Use some charge as well, though. But we're in 5th now with Boutine. We're in 1st with Jensen. It's looking good. For now. Right, sit rep on lap 17. Boutine here in 4th place. I'm trying my best to try and catch up to 3rd and overtake them. Using a bit of charge here and there. You know, generally we're okay. We're kind of mixing between push and neutral at the moment on high fuel. Because we've got a bit of excess fuel in the tank, obviously, that I intentionally filled up on purpose. With Jensen, we're out in the lead by 11 seconds, you can see. It was 9 seconds. We've extended that by 3 seconds over the last few laps. So we're just trying to extend this gap as big as we can, really, with Jensen, to give us a cushion at the end with the lack of power, with the lack of ERS. But so far, basically controlling the race as best we can. Right, Jensen's going to come in this lap. You can see his tyres are going off. We've extended the gap to 13.6 it was, so got another 2.6 seconds there. Oh, sorry, just banged my mic. Right, medium tyres to the end. 14 laps remaining. 14 laps remaining. Could I extend medium tyres? I could probably extend medium tyres, because if I'm not pushing the entire time, I could probably extend that. And in that case, do I want to... I need to make a decision right now. No, pit. Okay, I'll pit, go mediums. Yeah, I'll pit, I'll go mediums, and then I need to try and extend this as best I can, basically. Right, Jensen's going to pit. Boutine will... I don't know. Do we pit with her? I think we do have to pit with her. 14 laps. Right, we should be fine with her as well. I'm going to recharge the battery by 25%. Take the risk with her. Hopefully it pays off. Jensen has a good pit stop, and there's no double stack there. We timed that quite well. Please no mistake here. Please no mistake. Good stuff. Recharge. Nice. Right, Jensen's back in first as people pit. Through the final straight. Going to use surge power with Boutine. We're up into what will be now 8th. Okay. Okay. Not the end of the world. Here we come through. 7th down the inside. Come on. Surge power at the end. Exit. Nice. Up into 7th. Lovely. Can we get past 6th soon? They use some power to get ahead of us. To stay ahead of us, I should say. But no. Whoa. Lovely move there from Boutine. Down the inside. Lovely stuff, girl. Lovely. Up into 6th. Great. Great stuff. Okay. Continue as we are. Continue as we are. 12 laps remaining. 13.6 for her. So she'll have enough fuel at the end because we can use some hybrid power. Unlike Jensen, we can use hybrid power there. Okay, we've got a bit of span in the works here. It's starting to rain on track. It's starting to rain. So I'm going to come in for a bit of an early pit stop, I think. Is it going to rain enough? Yeah, it is. I think I want to maybe go on inters right now. Potentially, nah, a little bit too not wet enough. Alright, push in this lap. Surge power. Right, going to make just a change for tyres. No fuel needed for Jensen. And the same for Boutine. Boutine's actually up into 4th. She's overtaken Senna there on inters. Senna's already on inters. But we actually overtook him because it's not quite time yet. Good pits off for Jensen. Right, I'm closing in on 3rd, who's still on dries with me. So they followed me. I'm basically just covering them off. Senna's going to overtake us. That's fine, though. That's fine, because we're not fighting Senna. Senna's trying to fight Jensen, but Jensen's in first, so we're all good. We're fighting 3rd and 2nd there. Or 3rd and 4th, really, I should say, at this point. So here we come into the pits. Good pit stop. Good charge. Lovely. Right, going to push on the exit. Use charge off there. Right, we remain in 5th place. Right, we can get 4th because 4th's not pit yet for Inter, so we can get 4th. And we can maybe get 3rd because Senna's going to overtake 2nd place, surely. So we could get a double podium, I don't know. Right, we're up into 4th. We've just overtaken the person still on hard tyres. Bernard's still on medium, so we should catch him pretty rapidly here. We're 4th here. There's 3rd on the mini-map. You can see on the right-hand side, hopefully in the video. And so we're closing right up. There you can see, corner of your eye. There we go. There's 3rd place, so we should be able to overtake him. Don't know why he is still on mediums. And now only E-pit, so a bit stupid. So we've got a double podium on our hands at the moment. Right, so here we are on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Nothing's happened. It's all stayed put. And Jensen's going to come through for 1st place. And that's going to be a win to end off the season. Get in there. And it's going to be a double podium. Boutine does brilliantly to get 3rd place. Really good stuff there from her to get 3rd. Awesome stuff. Double podium to end the season off. And a double podium to end off the episode. What a great finish there. Awesome stuff. 2 wins this season. That has been a very successful season, I think. That was a very enjoyable season. Guys, if you have enjoyed that, smash that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And so now we go through to the end of season preparations. And I will basically end it off just before we get to that new car. But I'll go through the last bits of the season, the kind of the final tally of money that we get, just so we see what we've got to work with. And then we'll go through just to before the beginning of next season. I'll do that standard thing where I ask you guys what you think I should go for the new car. But there we go. 1st and 3rd. Very, very nice stuff. Double podium. Senna comes 2nd. So Jensen does get 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship. He came in, I think, after 4 rounds. And we got, 2 rounds maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was 4 rounds. And he's got 2nd place. That's just awesome. That's just awesome. And we solidify 2nd place in the Constructors. Awesome stuff. Solid job. Solid. Must respond. Interview with ESPN. Attempted a quick pit stop. Yeah, we had to go for it. Every second makes a difference, and that's not going to affect their morale, so that's all good. Race win. Jensen is very, very happy. Boutine's happy with the podium. Awesome stuff. So, guys, one thing. Do I re-sign Boutine? She's got 1 month left on the contract. She's got a potential of 4 stars. She's just under 3 stars. Let me know in the comments below, 1, if we should keep her, and then let's move on to the actual car thing, and then we'll talk about that as well. Right, so the season's ending. So we got prize money for 2016. Received prize money plus 18 million. 18.5 million. So we get 49 million there. And I've been voted manager of the season. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we got driver of the season is Boutine. Okay, fair play. Fair play. Right, here we go. 2017 rules now active. Replacing Vancouver Track B with A. Medium length qualifying sessions. Remove bonus points for fast lap. Remove bonus points for driver in pole position. Okay. Performance work has just been done, so there we go. Factory staff is now idle, but we've got our complete works done now. We got the maximum out of every single part we owned. So we did the best we could to get the best base car possible. Right, here we are to the 2017 chassis. Design next year's car. We've got a squirreled away from next year. 12.6. That's what we saved up over the course of last season. So, our new car. We've got the engine supplier. So, I'll let you guys have a good look at that. Cosworth. We've got, I think that's, is that Porsche? I can't tell. I can't tell what logo that is. We've got Renault and Ferrari for the engine suppliers. Fuel supply, Mobil 1, Castrol, Total, and Shell, obviously. Material supply, we've got some random companies, I don't know, apart from Mitsubishi. That's material supply. Brake supply, we've got Cosworth, Bosch, Magneti, I think, whatever. Battery, Mclaren batteries. I don't know how comforting that will be. I mean, it's a different McLaren. It's not the same McLaren. We've also got Honda as well. I think both of them a little bit. And then whatever this is. And then we've got Williams, apparently, doing battery supplies. So let me know. I'll kind of go slowly through them. So that's battery. That's brake. That's material. That's fuel. That's engine. So let me know in the comments below for next episode what you think I should be going for. Thumbs up any other ones you see that you think are good and you agree with. So that'll be the best bet for me to see it in the comments below. And that will be for next episode, guys. But that is going to be it for this one. So if you did enjoy the triple header, do smash the like button. It'd be awesome if you could try and aim for over 1,000 likes on this episode, guys. Let me know what you thought of this episode and this entire series so far. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I've been really quite happily surprised by the response, because usually in the past on the channel, whenever I've done non-F1 kind of stuff, it's not gone down amazingly. You know, the views and responses are never that great. But I've been quite surprised. Looks like you guys, the guys who are into Motorsport Manager, are simply just that. You guys are into the game itself, and it's not just a case of F1 only, nothing but, you know, get the pitchforks out if it's not F1. It just seems like there's a whole lot of you guys who just enjoy the game, and it's great to see. So I really do appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to a second season in WEC. So do let me know what we should do for the next car, and hopefully we can try and win the championship in this second season. I'm feeling confident about it. Hopefully we can do it. So yeah, that's been it. Again, if you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought. If you're new around here, do subscribe for weekly F1 content. I've been Aarava. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.